Hi, welcome to Slideshow Blog, done by this guy.
Hello, boys! I'm back!
Yes, after a week of real life getting in the way, well, not real life really, just running around being a mime, as you do, in a film for a friend. And as some of you have already asked, yes, you will be seeing that in the blog, do not worry. You're all sweet and kind and really understanding, and the only person to really complain was my little brother Zed, posting horrible things like that on Twitter. Well, the silly douchebag forgets I'm in charge of a blog and can cast down unimaginable horrors upon him. Yeah, look at that picture, Zed. And that one. Look how clever you look in that one. So Zed, unless you want me to dig out that picture of you and our other brother Joseph on the same toilet with each other.
Never rub another man's rhubarb.
So obviously it's been 2 weeks, we've got tons of news to get through. Big one, obviously Margaret Thatcher died. Now I'm not going to get into it. I know I've got a wide demographic that covers more than one political opinion. The woman was clearly made of Marmite. And Slideshow Blog rises above politics with its message of love and harmony.
Everybody love everybody! Come on!
All I'm going to say is that it was hilarious seeing all these opinions on Thatcher coming out from like 12-year-olds. I'm actually just surprised she is dead. And I'm pretty certain now I owe someone £50 on a zombie Thatcher bet, so... Also recently, a fertiliser farm exploded. It did kill some people, but what with this being in America, someone was very kindly filming it for us, and...
Oh, you okay?
Dad?
You okay?
Dad, I can't hear.
Come here.
I can't hear.
And obviously it's been a horrible week for explosions with the Boston Marathon thing, and everyone jumping on a recent Family Guy that predicted it. You might have seen the following bit of video.
I'm Bob Costas, here with Boston Marathon winner Peter Griffin. Peter, how did you do it?
Damn phone's busted. Maybe I dialed wrong.
It's 2 bits of an episode spliced together. Peter Griffin goes and wins the Boston Marathon by driving through it. And the other part of the episode is he befriends some Muslims who turn out to be terrorists. Very progressive thinking there, Family Guy. Pretty certain not all Muslims are terrorists. But yeah, everyone got on Facebook and Twitter making connections that weren't there. Obviously, it's a horrible tragedy, but Family Guy didn't predict it. It was coincidence at worst. But then again, Seth MacFarlane was supposed to die in 9/11. He missed one of the planes because he was hungover. So maybe there is something to this Illuminati Family Guy conspiracy theory thing. All I know is that if Seth MacFarlane had died in 9/11, we wouldn't have got the Amazing American Dad.
My first audition was for the lead in a little movie called Monsters Ball. Make me feel good. Make me feel good.
Okay, on to stuff to watch. As always, there's a new Star Trek trailer. I don't know how many trailers they want to give for this film, but it just looks amazing. Benefit Thundercrutch, or whatever his name, looks an amazing villain. I'm pretty certain he's not Khan now, but maybe that might be a twist coming in. But yeah, this trailer kind of gives away the entire plot up to the last act. Hangover 3, I don't know what it is, but these films, they probably shouldn't be as funny as they are, but they're really great, and I can't wait for this one.
You ready to do this?
Yeah. Wait, what are we doing?
Hey, Phil, kick yourself out a little bit.
Alan! You get it?
This is the end. It's a film in which Seth Rogen, James Franco, that guy, Danny McBride, they're all playing themselves. And it just so happens to be like the apocalypse.
Siegel's dead, Krumholtz is dead, Michael Cera's dead.
Is it bad?
It's either going to be geniusly brilliant or it's just going to be cringeworthingly terrible.
A Milky Way?
Can I have that Milky Way?
No, you can't have the Milky Way. It's my special food. I like it.
I want some of the Milky Way. I'd be pretty bummed if I don't at least get a bite of the Milky Way.
Carrie. Now, you know I don't usually like remakes and stuff like that, but this one looks okay. The trailer convinced me. Plus, Chloe Grace Moretz is amazing. And also, who's sitting around watching the original Carrie these days? I've not watched it in over a decade. And I don't remember it being that amazing. So maybe a remake, it might be alright. I joked that it was WALL-E. And, oh, it is. It's WALL-E meets Moon. Sorry, that's a spoiler alert if you've seen those 2 films. Just avoid it. It looks terrible. And Man of Steel. Superman. I'm a bit meh on Superman. I love Batman. I love Christopher Nolan films. But with Superman, I'm just a bit, who cares? This looks alright. Although I did see something hilarious that both of Superman's fathers, his real one and his adopted one, are both Robin Hood. And now here, obviously, the thing that you do want to all go out and watch. My friend James Powell, that's not him, that's a picture of an amazing custom cap he's got.
And I want it. I can taste it.
There must be a way.
Clumsy fool.
Anyway, he ranked this on the Gayometer as gayer than Rocky and Apollo Creed running, laughing and skipping through the water in Rocky 3.
Ha! Gay!
On to the follows. With our Kex clothing segment we featured a while back, a couple of people got in touch asking who the music was by. It's by a band called Alaska. They're a great band, they've got a great style. Very pleased to say I've even got a couple of their tracks downloaded. They've also got stuff on vinyl, which is pretty cool. Check them out at Alaska Sounds, but let's just have a listen to them. And finally, a non-musical follow, but Julie Silver, we featured her before. And the reason I'm telling you to follow her is because I've put together a couple of little video things for her. One of which is for these pancakes, which are amazing. They're like crack.
Legs, please. Just pull over.
Why are you calling me legs? Is there something wrong with my legs? Is that why there's a wheelchair in the car? What did you do to my legs, you Nazi walrus bastard?
Steve, who is he talking to?
Shut up, Garfield.
And so I'm going to sign off this extended blog this week with a recipe. I know, what am I, Delia Smith?
Where are you? Where are you? Let's be having you.
So just make these. They're really cheap. They're really healthy for you as well. And they taste brilliant.
I'm going to be making some mini gram flour pancakes. Now, I don't use wheat at all in anything I make because I found it made me very tired and bloated. And a lot of people say that they just feel heavy and sluggish when eating it. So you can see there's carrots, grated carrots. I sometimes put courgette in as well. Fresh coriander, and you can use dried herbs if you don't have fresh. I've got some of the dulse, the seaweed, which I've just soaked for 10 minutes. I've cooked some onions up, just cooked some onion with a bit of garlic in some water, didn't even use any oil. Chopped some leek, and then I'm just going to add the flour. You don't need a lot of, by the way, of any of the ingredients. Some of the Seasoned Pioneers, the organic Poudre Colombo curry powder, which is my favourite. It's not spicy at all, it's not hot, it's not got any chilies in it. And then some of the Himalayan pink salt. Lots of minerals in that, but I don't use it all the time. I like the unrefined sea salt in most of the things I cook with. And then I'm just going to add some water. And stir it through. So it's not too runny like normal pancake mixture. So you can see as it drops off the spoon, it's quite thick. Right, so now cooking the pancakes. I'm going to cook them in raw virgin coconut oil. It has got a lot of health properties in. I'm just going to drop some coconut oil in the pan, wait for it to melt, and then I'm going to drop the mixture in. Literally they take a couple of minutes on each side. Okay, I'm going to make a tahini dip now. And that is with tahini, it's cream sesame seeds, and also to give it a nice tangy, salty taste is the umeboshi puree. And that's available in some health food shops and online, and it's really good for the digestion. Some lemon. I've got some tahini in a jar, just a clean jar. Add a bit of lemon juice, about half a teaspoon of the umeboshi puree. All you need to do is add some water, shake it up. Yep, that's a great consistency. Just spoon some out. So you've seen how quick they are to cook and put together. So the great starter, accompaniment to your meal, snack. And, you know, kids love them, adults love them, and I think they're a winner.